Hey Dreamers, I'm Bryce and I have no idea what my favorite Metallica song is. Could it be Sanitarium? Let's find out using math. Cue the intro.
So Ted, give it to me now!
For the best Metallica song! Sanitarium, can you believe it? We're already about halfway through this record. I'm having a blast. I hope you're having a blast too. But let's get right to it. Sanitarium, I'm grading this as a fan and as a musician. It's my opinion. It may not be the same as yours, and that's okay. That's the beauty of living in a free world. We're going to be using the following criteria to rate it. It's lyrics, instrumentation, composition, memorability, and emotional response. Each category is a scale of 0 to 4, and 20 is the grand total possible points. We'll see at the end of this video if it makes it to the top 10, which right now looks something like this. Master of Puppets is clearly in the lead with 19, very close behind it with Creeping Death, and at the bottom so far is Call of Cthulhu, which should be Cthulhu, and today we're listening to Sanitarium. Spoiler alert, I've always loved this song, and there are lots of time signature changes in this one, so you're going to love it. Here we go. Welcome home, Sanitarium. I want to show you what's going on. This is for anyone out there who is not a guitarist. They're using harmonics. So what are harmonics? I'll show you. This is the 12th fret. This is E. You think they might be going, but they're not. They're not actually pressing down on the string. They're lifting up just above the string. That's out of tune. It's a really cool effect. And live, they even pull up to. But you can't do that on every fret. It only works on certain ones. And so they're starting from the low E, going to the high E and a high B. But they're harmonics. Really cool effect. Cymbal. You could argue 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think that it would probably be better if you were writing this out in sheet music to just keep it in 10/4. That feels a little bit, then you don't have to keep adding time signature changes to go back and forth between 4/4 and 6/4. It adds up to 10. It's a very nice 10, but how many other songs do you know that hit the radio that have 10/4 in their main riff? What? That is cool. And it's a nice clean sound. Do 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 do. It is so cool. I love this riff so much. I love it. I love it. I love it. And I mean, like having those extra beats, it's hard as a drummer. You get programmed in 4/4 and 3/4 and 6/8, and that's it. So adding these extra beats, it's weird to write fills for that. You have to practice to nail this. You can't just freeform, like, you can't just sit down and say, what are you playing? And the other person's, I'm playing Sanitarium. Oh, I've never heard it before. I'll just play along with you. You can't do that to this song. You're going to be like, wait, where am I? I keep hitting on the wrong beat. I got 2 extra beats. What the hell is this? I think that's awesome. I think it's absolutely awesome. I love, 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 love time signature changes, especially when they keep a beat that makes you don't even realize it's a weird time signature because the 8th note stays the same. You're kind of bobbing your head in the same spot all the way throughout. So unless you're counting, you don't even realize it's happening. And that is awesome. Really cool. And then solo on top of it. harmony. I see our freedom in my sight. Build. Okay, so this is cool. I didn't notice this before, but they're playing the same riff, but now just a little bit. It's distorted and it's palm muted. It's actually not exactly the same. They're it's a little different, but it's cool because they still have the clean guitar going underneath it, and the clean guitar has sort of a magical feel to it. It's like a chorus. It's got some heavy reverb on it, but it's got some sort of an echoey, like a chorus or something on it. But it's cool to have them both at the same time, the electric distorted guitar and the clean guitar during this riff. Drums are straight. Right at the end there, we've had this sort of halftime, this halftime feel with a few fills every once in a while. But right at the last part of this, I'm going to rewind a little bit. He starts playing straight. Now straight. That is such a cool. Yeah, awesome. I think that's B. Let me check. Just leave me alone. That B is the fifth, the 5 of E. Since we're in E, having that B hold out for a little while, it wants to resolve back to that E. You wouldn't, it would be an interesting thing to resolve it wrong, to like not resolve it. If you were like, I don't know, that's a wrong thing. But all I'm saying is that it feels right to resolve it back down to the E. And when we come back to that, after we have this, it feels right to come back down. It feels right. I love this song. I don't know if you can hear it that well, but there's actually a harmonized guitar solo going on here. And I know that they don't do that live. Kirk is only able to play one part while James is playing the clean part. But we have this, there's a really high guitar. I'll go back just a little bit so you can hear it. Listen to see if you can hear both guitars. A little bit further. Now it's just one again. That's a really cool pattern too. It's like a 3 pattern on top of this 10 pattern that just, everything's just, I don't know, but somehow it flows nicely. How do you do that? I want to see the writing process for the song. I wish there could be like, I wish I could be a fly on the wall as they're going, no, wait, what if we put 2 more beats in? And then watching them struggle to be like, wait, where is it again? How do you, I don't know if it was a struggle or if it was easy, but for me, I've written a couple of songs that have time signature changes. And I guess when you're writing it, it comes naturally. You know how the song goes. It's easy to just flow to the next part. But I don't know. This song is complex and interesting, and I like it. Assuring me that I'm insane. I'm singing live version. Harmony. Violent use brings violent plans. Keep him tight and makes him well. He's getting better, can't you tell? No more can they keep us in. Listen, damn it, we will win. They see I want you to listen to the drums in this chorus. When they do the Sanitarium, that's the guitar part. The drums are matching it. And then when they go after, right before Leave Me Be, Sanitarium, that floor tom is really cool. Listen. This is the floor tom here. Really awesome. Instead of the holdout, we're back to it again. But it's not straight. It's not the same as the last chorus. The second chorus is different. It ends differently. There's an extended outro to the second chorus. So we can't say this is just verse, chorus, because that second one changes. It's new, it's fresh. And now we have a brand new section. We're just holding out that note and it's about to get crazy. Just chugging on the E. Four times through this riff. Out again. Hey. This part is also really cool because we're back to the part where the part where he was singing about the mirror stares back hard. It's the same rhythm part, but now the lead guitar is kind of doing what the vocals were doing before. And then we're going to harmonize on top of that. So the two guitars will harmonize and they'll steadily climb a little bit and that'll turn into a guitar solo. So I love how we're building from ba-da-ba-da. Also, let's look at this riff once. When they were chugging, when they were doing the chugging part, they were doing this, right? They're doing that, right? But then they get to this section. So that little is actually alluded to back when they were in the chugging part. But it was just a little bit flat. But then we get to this. Living on, ladies getting restless now, right? That part was alluded to in the chugging part. Now we're back to it. But we broke down the riff even more. We did the pause. Pause. Getting the most out of every riff is what good composition is all about. I'm really happy. I'm really happy about this song. Let's listen to those dueling harmony guitars. It's really cool. That's the one. Now we got the harmony. Getting the most out of it. slowing down gradually. Suspense. Here's the end of the song. Yeah. Here's the infamous Lars cymbal top. Yeah. All right. Oh man. Again, getting the most out of the riff. We got the but-up, and then we got a but-up, and then we got it but-up, and then we got but-up, and then we got ba-da-ba-da. They're getting so much out of one idea. Oh, I love it. Let's get to the rating. Lyrics. What is this song about? It is clearly about some sort of sanitarium, some sort of asylum, and the people within it. Specifically, the point of view of the song is from someone who feels like they're not maybe as insane as the people who are keeping them thinks they are. I'm wording that poorly, but there's something in here about wrongful imprisonment, right? They label us insane, right? That word really stands. Labeled mentally insane. Labeled. So they don't maybe feel that way inside, or maybe they know something that someone else doesn't and they don't believe them, so they're labeled mentally insane. And then there's all this stuff about this ironic part about keep him tied, it makes him well, he's getting better, can't you tell? That's totally ironic. It's sarcasm. It's just drenched in sarcasm. Like, look, he's better because he's all tied up, right? This is a potent, like, anti imprisonment of the mentally disabled. And I agree with that. There's a lot of mental disorders out there that we're learning a lot more about in today's world, and they have always probably been there, but we didn't value mental health as much as we do now. So there have been a lot of people over the millennia who have been locked up for something that could have been cured with a little bit different kind of care. I can't sit here and tell you the politics of whether or not there should be asylums. I don't know enough about that topic to really talk about it. But from the perspective of this song, this person does not want to be locked up anymore. They're wishing for that open air. They're seeing the moon every night, and they want out. And they can't get out because this asylum, this sanitarium, has locked them down. They keep me locked up in this cage. And that is the desire to rage out, to act out, is because of being locked down. I'm assuming a lot of you might be experiencing that because of the pandemic. I want you to know that you should never act out against someone. You should never harm another person. But I get that it feels like we're locked down. It feels like we're being imprisoned wrongfully, right? We're not. We're trying to keep everyone safe and healthy. So wear your mask and make sure, if you're watching this the day it comes out and you're in the US and you're a citizen, please vote tomorrow. It's the big day. I won't get any further than that, but I want to encourage you to vote for mental health awareness. Any candidates that value proper mental health care, those are good candidates. All politics aside, lyrically, this song also does something special. They use the magic D word, dream, honk, honk, honk. I love dreams. I love talking about dreams. If you're not already a big fan of this channel before the Metallica reviews, Midnight Notion is another way to say dream. I have a podcast about dreams. Look it up. Midnight Notion's the Somewhere in Dreamworld podcast. And my album, which is right here, is called Somewhere in Dreamworld. You can get this anywhere you get your music online. So buy a copy, or if you want a physical copy, let me know. I'll send you a physical copy. It's a good album. And dreams, you always get points for that. Lyrically, this one gets a 4. Instrumentation. There's a lot of really cool stuff going on here. There's that slow riff, and it's in 10/4, and then we get the fast stuff. We get some heavy parts in the second half of the song. I don't know how to grade this one because I think it's really great instrumentation, but I know that they can do better. It's very good. I like it a lot. So it's positive, but it's not as good as they can get. Or is it? Nope, I'm going to stick with my guts. This one gets a 3. Compositionally, you know it. You like say it like you know just as much. If you've been following this whole journey, I love time signature changes. I love when we're playing in 10/4 and then we go to 4/4, then we add extra measures. I like when we take a riff and we make the most of it and we build upon it and we shrink it down and we bring it back. This song also follows a different structure in that we go verse, chorus, chorus with a new ending, and then the whole outro is completely different. We never come back to the chorus. New composition, time signature changes, really cool music, really catchy song. I gotta give it a 4. Memorability. Is the song memorable? I'd say it's pretty memorable. Sanitarium, leave me be, leave me be. That's 4 words. Sanitarium, just leave me alone. So it's 8 words, the chorus. But saying sanitarium over and over for the choruses, I guess 2.5 choruses, that's pretty memorable. I think the riff itself is really catchy. And I think that even the harmony guitar solos get stuck in my head. Do-do-do-do-do-do. It's a cool, catchy song. Memorability, I'm going to give this a 3. Emotional response, I'm sure you can tell by my voice, by the smile on my face, that I really love this song. There isn't much more to say that hasn't already been said. It is super fun. It's got a nice laid back feel, but it's catchy, it's melodic, and then it picks up. They say the magic dream word in it, always makes me happy. And then they just bring it home. Man, what a rockin' end. Love this song so much. I can't deny it. This one gets a big old 4. And with that, Welcome Home Sanitarium ends up in 3rd place. Nice. Good job, Sanitarium. 18 points, just beating out Ride the Lightning. The tiebreaker is first composition, and then memorability, and then emotional response. And then instrumentation, and then lyrics. I don't care too much about lyrics. So that's my order of operations. Sanitarium was very close. It tied on composition, it tied on memorability, but it had just a little bit more on emotional response. So 18 points, 3rd place, right below Master of Puppets and Creeping Death. And that means we had to say goodbye to the Call of Cthulhu. We'll miss you. We're sorry you weren't pronounced right, but that's it. And in 10th place, we have Hit the Lights. So all those early songs from Kill 'Em All are slowly climbing down, and we're gonna have a lot more top 10s coming very, very soon. So that's our top 10 list. Let me know below in the comments, what score would you give this song? Do you think it deserves to be higher than Creeping Death and Puppets? Or do you think it's in the right place? Should it be lower? I don't know. You tell me your opinion. This is just my opinion. I'm looking for my favorite, not your favorite. And then, of course, listen to my music. Midnight Notion. Got music all over the place. There's 2 records out. There's technically 3, but we don't need to talk about the archives. And we also have plenty of cover song music videos on this channel. So make sure you hit that subscribe, share with your friends, and we'll see you tomorrow as we discuss disposable heroes with a new hairdo. See you then. Thanks for watching.